Oh, hey, welcome. I'm going to give you guys just a real brief tutorial on how to make a choose your own adventure in Google Forms. First thing right off the bat, I want you to title it with your last name or your first name, and then designer jeans choose your own adventure. Now, when you do that, once you click away, it will notice that it will give you your title here. So with that going, we're going to just give the basics, titling it, using the description section as your story, adding questions, adding sections, and how to link those questions answers to new sections. So right off the bat, let's get started. I will have a ton of typos in this, so just be patient. I'll correct them as I go. But the main point here is to focus on where the buttons are and how to use them. So here, where it says form description, this is where you will begin your story and questions to drive your reader through the plot. Okay, so I'm going to click down below. If you notice the question field opens up, we're going to make sure this is on multiple choice. Next, we'll get our question. To begin, which way would you like to go? Question mark. So click down here for option 1. This is where you're going to make your first option to answer. Go this way. Hit enter. It'll take you automatically to option 2. Go that way. So now this is where you get to determine how your reader progresses through. First things first, I'm going to click required down here. And then I'm going to go next to it. And you'll see this panel right here. Add a question is something we'll be using a lot. And then at the very bottom, add a section. Very useful. We're going to add 2 sections right off the bat. So now you see I have section 2 and 3. Right away, before I do anything else, I'm going to title these sections. My first one will be titled Go This Way. And the second one or the third one will be Go That Way. Okay, so now you can see that these sections are where I want my reader to progress to. I'm going to click back into my question section, and I'm going to click these 3 buttons down here where it says More Options. So depending on the answer, I want you to go to the section based on the answer. Click you'll notice that next to our answers, these options show up. I'm going to click on this drop-down arrow, and you're going to see the sections you have already produced. So since Go This Way is what I titled it, we're going to have these go to their titles. Now, I'm going to choose Go This Way, just because it's on top. I'm going to continue my story from here. So that was my title of the section, description. This is where you add your story. This is where you will add your story elements and structures. Now, that's just going to be the part of the story that prompts you to make a decision. So the question is where you'll answer them. I'll ask the simple questions here. Was that a good or bad choice? Well, option 1, it was a good choice. Option 2, it was a bad choice. Now, good or bad, that's indifferent. It's more about what your storyline's looking at. So if you recall, I'm going to add 2 sections. 1, 2. You're going to add a section for each option. This one I'm going to title real quick, Good Choice. And obviously the next one's my other destination, Bad Choice. I'm going to go back up here. If you recall, I'm going to hit the required button. It's now required. I'm going to go here. I'm going to select Go to Section based on answer. Now, if I have my choices already labeled, good choice and bad choice, you're going to recognize 2 things right now. 1, you're going to recognize the power of having your story already written on your note cards or in your journal so that you don't get lost. You might say, Mr. Gannett, I won't get lost, but I want you to notice something. I still have not addressed the second option from my first choice. I'm writing just one storyline at a time to keep them sorted. So to continue that, I'm going to go down here to it was a good choice. I'm going to continue in my description. This choice was so good, it led me to money. Now I'm going to add my choice or my question. What are you going to do with all that money? Option one, we're going to have some fun with this one. Spend it on candy. Option two, give it to charity. Once again, I'm going to make it required. I'm going to make my sections 1, 2. We're going to title this one Candy. We're going to title this one Charity. And I'm going to go back up to choose candy. Oh, wait, I forgot one thing. What did I forget? That's right. Go to selection based on answer. Spend it on candy or give it all to charity. And this is where you find out your neighbor is an evil candy making witch. You should have never eaten it. Now, I'm going to show you something that's different. You're going to say, question, no questions, you didn't survive. Now, you're going to have one option. It's going to be required. And I'm going to have you go to section based on description or based on answer. And I'm going to have you go all the way back to the beginning. So now, if you play it, when you get to this question, you're going to have no other choice but to go all the way back and start over. Kind of a built-in mechanism, but you can use that however you wish. Now, if you have any questions, raise your hand, ask a neighbor. But remember, stay consistent. The key here is to type your question, type your answers, and then hit add a section. Keep track of your sections through your note cards, and you won't get lost. If you do get lost, refer back to your note cards, or unfortunately, sometimes you just have to start over. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll catch you guys later.